dedicated to the grind and dedicated to you. That's why we do what we do. What's going on, Fight World? This is Power Ground Boxing. ROIMAN Villa drops and shocks Rashidi Ellis and wins a majority decision. You heard that right. IBF welterweight eliminator ROIMAN Villa, 26-1, 24 knockouts. He rallied in the second half of the fight and scored 2 knockdowns in the final round to win a close 12-round majority decision over previously unbeaten Rashidi Speedy Ellis, who's 24-1 with 15 knockouts. The scores were 113-113, 114-112, and 114-112. Now, Ellis, he was boxing so wonderfully in the beginning rounds. He was using a great jab. He was using his movement. But Villa was starting to close the gap by the 4th to 5th round. And there was not much that Rashidi Ellis was able to do to, inflict some type of damage or slow him down, and that's just how it was. You got what I'm saying? Because when Villa started closing that gap, look, man, nothing was slowing him down. He kept marching forward and marching forward. Now, what I will say, in the 4th round, Rashidi Ellis, he was standing his ground. He was fighting punch for punch with Villa. He was fighting on the inside, and he was outlanding Villa with some great sharp punches. Man, he was boxing in a phenomenal way. But Villa started to rally in the 7th and the 8th. And man, Rashidi Ellis was unable to avoid those big shots. As Villa kept pressing forward, that boy was moving forward. There was no stopping him. It was rock'em, sock'em robots. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now listen, in the 9th round, Villa, he outlanded Ellis. He just threw several punches that they just looked better. They looked more damaging. And I was like, oh my goodness, he is just pressing forward. He is not slowing down. He's just slow and steady. And one thing I will say about Rashidi Ellis, who was using his jab the first round through the 7th round, it was so beautiful. A great jab. He had good movement. But he started getting in some serious trouble because he started slowing down, and he got dropped by a left hook, and it sent Rashidi Ellis down to the ground. And I was like, oh, he's not getting up. But then he got up, and I was still like, oh no, Rashidi is still in some serious trouble. And then he got dropped again in the closing seconds of the final bell. And I was like, oh my God, I just could not believe what I saw. It was a phenomenal display of boxing and fighting, because ROIMAN Villa was fighting and Rashidi Ellis was boxing, and ROIMAN Villa got the majority decision. I was completely shocked. The boxing world was shocked. Rashidi Ellis was shocked. The Showtime commentators were shocked. Everyone was in shock of these judges' decision. I thought Rashidi Ellis won round by round. First round through the 7th round, I will say, is all Rashidi Ellis. And then these last rounds, Rashidi Ellis definitely was beginning to tire. And I thought that he lost those rounds. You got what I'm saying? But I didn't think ROIMAN Villa did enough to pull out the victory. However, the judges who are trained did not see things my way, and ROIMAN Villa got the great victory over Rashidi Ellis. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you punch the subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with all the videos that we're dropping. Gotta remind you, this is Power Grind Boxing, so stay on the grind. Peace.